Today I'd like to focus on the social cognitive theory by Albert Bandura. He's a cognitive theorist who believes that there's a few different components here that really add to a student or adult's ability to capitalize or optimize their potential. And I really feel like the implications for gifted children especially are really important, and it's something that should be noted by educators and parents alike. These are actual social skills that aren't being taught in the classroom, and I think they're undervalued, and so I'd like to explain those to you. The first one is self-efficacy, and that's really the belief in one's capabilities to organize and execute the course of action, whatever is required in a certain project or situation. And so that's a little bit more than just self-confidence, although some of our gifted learners do struggle with that since they tend to be very independent, and maybe their nose in a book, or they're just bored because they're not being challenged in the classroom. So this is something that we really want to promote with these gifted learners, is really giving them that confidence boost. And kind of like goes along with my design, where this isn't just say, oh, you're such a smarty pants. This is really trying to further, expand their mind. And that kind of goes into self-regulation, which is another skill where they need to be able to regulate themselves. What kind of attack strategies do they have if in fact they come across something they don't know? Now, unfortunately, in the public school system, oftentimes these gifted learners are not being challenged, and so they really don't have any strategies in their toolkit to figure out how to do something they've never done. Unfortunately, these students are equating getting good grades with being smart. Now, these good grades, a lot of times they haven't really learned anything because they've already known the material before the teacher taught it. So do those straight A's really mean the child is smart? We need to challenge them. We would like to test them and give them grades on things that they did not know prior. Okay, so that kind of is going to lead me into social influence, which is all about grouping gifted students with other gifted students and getting them some guidance, some training from a professionally trained teacher or somebody who knows how to optimize potential of these gifted learners. So a lot of the social theorists call it vicarious learning, and there's been research done that if they're put in the right situation with a trained teacher and other gifted children, they will outperform other gifted children who were just left in a classroom setting without any liked grouping happening.